Hello and welcome back to TF1. See the Formula 1 chat as this weekend. The Formula 1 circus heads to Baku. In this first video of our preview for the weekend, we're going to be covering the Formula 2 quali, sprint race and the race. So, in the championship right now, in Formula 2, it is Felipe Drugovich who leads the way. Another strong weekend for him in Monaco.
Yeah.
Where Porsche just a little bit flagging behind him, and then obviously Spain, we know Drugovich absolutely dominated that, and that's why he has such a healthy lead at the moment. Other contenders, Vips span out. Lawson had absolutely nothing go his way again. Vips span out in Spain, and then where was he in Monaco? I don't even remember seeing him. And then Lawson as well just got absolutely no luck. Even a good quali position. He had pole took away from him. Because, well, I mean, it was completely fair. He sped through yellow flags, but...
It was caused by Drugovich as well, which I think makes it even worse.
Yeah, but he still broke the rules. He deserves to be punished.
If it was Jack Doohan, you'd be sitting there going at the FIA.
Oh, no, because Jack Doohan's amazing. Deserves to win everything.
Right,
but
should we get our predictions then on that?
Go on then, into Formula 2 quali on the Friday. Also, I hate the Baku timings because it's a 1:30 quali. No, 12:30 to 1 quali.
That's ridiculous.
So, can't watch it because school and things. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But, yeah, it's the thing with travelling around the world is that the timings aren't always going to be the same. But, yeah, qualifying then. P5, who've you got?
I got Marcus Armstrong. Got P3 in the Monaco sprint. Had a decent weekend all round and had very good pace. Another street circuit here. He won the first sprint race last year in Baku.
Yeah.
So he's had decent pace in the last few years at Baku. And P5 for him.
Yeah, fair enough. In P5, I have the Prema of Jack Doohan. Mm-hmm. He's started to show more pace recently, and I think I seem to remember him being really racy around here last year, having some decent pace. So I've got him P5.
Second in Monaco, obviously in the sprint as well.
Yeah, I think he can start to take that kind of confidence and get a P5 hit. P4, have you got?
P4, I have Jack Doohan.
Nah, that's too low, mate. Should be on pole.
It's fair to say he's very good in a one-lap scenario.
Could just ended it there. Fair to say he's very good. He is
interesting
very
to see
good.
His race pace. I think he'll actually be quite strong. But he's already shown this season that it doesn't matter that he's never raced at some of these circuits we're going to this year. He adapts really well. Yeah. He's very quick in qualifying.
Always.
And I expect another good lap from Jack.
Yeah, absolute goat.
And he's trained Daniel Ricciardo, so he's going
he's going to be shit now then, for God's sake. He's going to cannon into the back of his team.
Can't do Daniel like that.
Going to crash this team at Azerbaijan. Then P4.
Sato's not really near, is he?
No. He's going to find when he's lapping Sato, he's going to go into the back of him. P4, I have Théo Pourchaire. I think he'd be a little bit annoyed with this result because Porsche obviously wants to be targeting the front row, and with some big championship contenders just ahead of him, I think that will particularly annoy him. P3, have you got?
I've got Liam Lawson.
Bias, disgrace, the worst ever.
Obviously, last year had a lot of pace in the high tech. He came second in the feature, I believe, and he got sprint race 1. He was robbed of a podium because he apparently defended too hard on someone. Which was not annoying, and sprint race 2 he got some decent points, but he was very quick around here last year. Obviously in quali it was a high-tech front row when he used to drive for them last year. He's very quick.
So I presume that is before he gets disqualified from quali for his oil being illegal, because he's put in the petrol from Lightning McQueen.
Wrong.
P3, I have Felipe Drugovich. That's the annoyance that I think Théo Pourchaire will be annoyed about. Championship leader, Felipe Drugovich, right up there in the mix. But will his weekend go to plan? I guess we'll have to wait and find out in approximately the next 9, 10, 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, okay. P2 then. I've got the Frenchman that you've talked a lot about already today. It is Théo Pourchaire on the front row, ahead of Lawson, ahead of Drugovich. Oh, so Drugovich isn't on my pole. He's at the top 5 in quali. But he's never even good at qualifying. But then he'll turn on his turbo boosters and probably win everything. Pourchaire, P2, ahead of all his other championship rivals, apart from one, obviously, because he's on pole. Yeah, good result for poor chair.
Definitely put either Nasani or Sato on pole. I'm convinced of it. My P2 is Jack Doohan, absolute beast in qualifying. I think he's gonna do a madness.
Right.
Get P2, and then maybe we'll have a very fruitful race.
Okay, P1 was an easy choice for me. It's Yuri Vips. In qualifying, he has shown supreme pace. And obviously last year at Baku he dominated, won the sprint race 2, won the feature race, took pole. It was a very strong weekend for him, and this season he's just made so many errors and mistakes in the sprint and feature races. I think he didn't get it right around Baku, he'd get himself some decent points, but who knows? I think pole though will take the 3 points he can get and run with it.
It seems we have had the same idea, because I've got the Estonian on pole in Baku. It's Yuri
Also,
Vips
only 2 points.
taking pole from massive man Jack Doohan.
Let's just get into the sprint. You'll be in by. I don't know.
I thought it was 3 points for pole.
That's 2 because it used to be 4 and that's 2.
Okay. Right.
Sprint then.
Sprint race P5. Who you got?
I've got Liam Lawson. Qualifying P3, that we flipped to P8. Makes up 3 positions. He's shown he's very racy around Baku. Almost 2 races last year, and he got penalised for it. But again, another decent result for Lawson. More points.
Yep.
That's all he needs.
I've got Daruvala in P5. He was P5 in quali, P5 in the sprint. I think obviously from 6th he's only got to make 1 move, so that's not too much of an ask.
P4, I have got the other Carlin of Logan Sargent. I think he's going to qualify low in the top 10. I can see him maybe starting P2, P3, drops back a little bit to P4, but still a very good result for Logan, who really in the last couple of races has shown some very good pace.
Yep, fair enough. My P4 is Teo Pourchaire. 4th in the quali, 4th in the sprint. I think he'll get past Daruvala, and then 1 or 2 others. Well, he can't only get 1, if not he won't end up 4th. He'll get past 2 others, end up 4th, be very, very buzzing with his show and get some decent points on the board with only 1 championship contender ahead of him. So yeah, I think if you're content with that. To be fair, he's not really contending for the championship right now.
P3,
who is it? Find out soon.
Getting I believe it's his first podium in Formula 2 is a Yuma Iwasa. Or did he get he might have got a podium.
We always put him on the podium. I'm fairly sure he got Imola.
I think he did get one in the sprint.
So sprint or feature, I can't remember.
His second Formula 2 podium, he's looked very quick in races this year. And I feel like he qualifies high. I can see him qualifying on pole, and then he makes up, and then he just kind of falls back in the race, but still has some great pace. And just now a podium, and Red Bull was very happy with his progress.
Yes, I think the likes of Lawson, Vips, Daruvala, and Co. Hauser will be worried about their future.
Yes, without Dennis Hauser, I wouldn't be.
Why?
He knows he's flying at the moment.
Yeah, and he's going to get a P3 here, Dennis Hauser.
Yeah, that was a go. We'll set you up.
See, brilliant. With 2 Red Bull rookies, Red Bull juniors ahead of him.
Rookies. Okay.
We'll put 4 Red Bull guys in the top 5. I think Helmut Marko might explode.
I also have a Red Bull Junior in P2. I've got Jehan Daruvala.
Interesting.
Again, I think like he's going to quali. I think he'll qualify on pole, but he'll lose out to 1 man in the sprint. We'll find out that man in a minute.
Wow, interesting. As I mentioned, it's going to be a complete Red Bull lockout of the podium with Helmut Marko there, knee sliding across the front of it, because he's going to go, wow, Owumo Iwasa, P2.
Wow.
Strong result for the Dams driver, and I think he'll, I mean, you put in P3, I've got in P2.
Yeah.
I've been very, very impressed with the Iwasa so far.
Rookie season.
Very looking forward to seeing how he goes in his career, because I think he's got Formula 1 material within him.
And my P1 in sprint to prove, again, I'm just being realistic here. I don't like saying it because I haven't gaining more points on Liam Lawson. I've got Felipe Drugovich winning the sprint.
Wow.
Again, I think he's going to qualify about P6, P7, and he will cut through the grid. Well, the 4 other drivers ahead of him and win the race.
Yeah, completing the Red Bull owned podium. It's Liam Lawson, a low quali position, but he can convert that into a sprint race win.
He's going to cut through, isn't he?
And Helmut Marko is going to knee slide across.
the track and get killed by the drivers. Roy Nassani's going. It's Neil down the pit lane. Turns out Roy Nassani, in fact, fancy pitting on the last.
He has to do an extra 5 laps because he got lapped so many times.
Okay, so I've got Drugovich winning the sprint. You've got Lawson.
I have Lawson winning it. Will it be an exact reverse in the race? Who knows? Find out soon.
P5. I've got him taking P4 in the sprint and P5 in the race. Is Logan Sargent again? Another very strong weekend for the American Carlin driver. He looked very quick at Monaco, grabbed point. Spain, he got his first Formula 2 podium and another good result. He got P3 and P4 in the 2 races. He's looked very quick recently and he's putting a lot of pressure on Lawson, and I think it's going to be double points finishes for him in both races.
Do you want to keep running through yours? Because mine has some storytelling. It's got a rich...
So am I doing all 5 of mine?
Yeah, go through yours because I want to probably give mine justice.
P4, I then got Jahan Deruvala. P2 in the sprint. Qualifies pretty low. Yeah. But I feel like Prema could do the alternate strategy.
There, yeah.
Like they like to do that a lot. Alternate strategy, come back through, grab P4. Then, third, my first podium sitter is Jack Doohan. P3 for him. He qualifies P4. He's going to gain 1 because the person in front of him is going to have a terrible pit stop. P2. So qualifying P2, terrible share, bad pit stop, knocked out the top 5.
So Doohan gets a podium. Love that because Doohan is the GOAT.
That also pushes up my P3 man who I kept qualifying P3, Liam Lawson, pushes him up to P2. And he's going to be very quick all weekend, but there's only one man that is going to be quicker than him, and that is Juri Vips. Likes to flag Vips' victory. Very, very strong weekend again at Baku for the Estonian driver, and maybe the weekend just to get him back on track in the title race.
Fair enough. Right.
Championship battle. I don't like saying title race. That's more football-y.
Picture the scenes. You wake up on the Sunday morning excited for the Formula 2 race. The only man who's still awake is Helmut Marko, and he hasn't been to sleep. He's so excited. Anyway, the dust settles. It's so intense. You've got Drugovich, the championship leader, starting alongside Porsche in the championship fight.
Boom.
It can only go badly. Into turn 3. Porsche goes up the inside of Drugovich. He's cocked it up. Straight into the wall. Deruvala then, with nowhere to go, tries to swerve and goes past them all down the thing that he hits a wall. He takes off a tyre. 3 drivers out. Absolute carnage. They've got to get so many fun cranes out, and they've got to red flag it for a bit. Anyway, this leaves us with about a 20 lap, 15 lap sprint once they've cleared up all this mess. Because a few other drivers were only going to get a bit scared. Starto probably just bin it on his own or something. No, he's nowhere near doing, thank God. Anyway, P5. Iwasa coming through from about P9th on the grid. I think he'll be very, very buzzing with that. P4, Frederick Vesti from 16th on the grid. Cutting through the carnage and getting involved. Then the guy who qualified P10, Liam Lawson, up to P3 and onto the podium. I think it's going to be very intense between those lot, and I think, some big points for Lawson. That leaves 2 people out in front. Don't know where Hauser went, he just slipped off. Anyway, I think I kind of forgot about him during my story. Maybe Helmut Marko got him too drunk, and he lost it. Anyway, top 2. Doohan and Vips. It's going to be a very good battle. Doohan on the back of Vips, lap after lap after lap. He can't quite get the move done. Final corner. The penultimate corner. Where it goes into the wall. Yuri Bottle Job Vips. Hits the wall. He's got front wing damage. Doohan seizes the opportunity down the inside. And it's going to be the most dramatic moment in Formula 2 history as Doohan rounds the final few corners to win the Baku Grand Prix. Absolute scenes. Come on.
My predictions are all realistic and are at my actual thoughts, and I'm not biased, and I don't just support who I fancy. I'm fair, neutral, and my predictions are well thought out.
You're a waffle merchant, mate. Everyone loved my story. Amazon are going to getting me to read Harry Potter or something in the next week.
All or nothing.
Wins everything. All of it. Anyway, that's it for Formula 2. Make sure to get involved in the comment section down below. Give us your thoughts. Who's going to win? Who's going to take pole? Who's going to win the sprint race? All them good things. And then, yeah, championship battle. You know, who's going to get the most points in all of that? Two.
It's going to be Lawson.
It's not. It's going to be Jack Doohan. Right. That's about all, though. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new around here. We're going for, well, I don't really know on this channel. But yeah, a certain amount of subs. If you enjoy football, make sure to go check out TFC. We've recently hit 500 subs over there. That will be linked. That's linked in the channels section of this channel. So make sure to go check that out. We are live for the England game tomorrow. So if you're a fan of England, join us there. If you're a fan of football, join us there. Anyway, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.